Hi, this is Vicki from Grammy B's Junk Journal. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I went on a little road trip with my husband the last couple of days to northern western Michigan, about an hour and a half from where I live. And I just wanted to share that road trip with you. And I'm going to begin this by sharing again this book right here. It's called To Those Who See. And I shared this book a little while ago. It was in a box that I got from an auction, and I absolutely loved the book. And I did a flip through, and one of the viewers that was watching the video, she told me who the author was, because I was just really intrigued by this book. And so the author is Gwen Frostic, and she lived in Benzonia, Michigan. She had a little shop there, and very, very interesting story. She passed away in her 90s. It was 2001, and she got polio when she was a little girl, but she grew up just, she grew up fine, and she became an artist. She went to art school. She became a teacher. I'm not for sure if she actually taught in the classroom, but she did so much in her life. It's a very, very interesting story. After the viewer that told me she thought that it was a Gwen Frostic book, I did some research and found out that, it was not very far from me. And so I wanted to do a road trip this summer to go visit this store. And I took along my phone, of course, and I just did a little video of this store. And it is so neat, so interesting. It's kind of made, when they built this years and years and years ago, it was all nature. The focus was nature, and she was an artist, and she did drawings and paintings, and all of her images in her books are from stamps that she hand carved, and it was all from being immersed in nature. And so I took a little video of this store I have to say, it's showing its years for sure. Unfortunately, we kind of think that it's kind of run down a little bit. I don't believe it's as wonderful as it was back, when she was still here with us. But they still sell her books and her stationeries and cards and all kinds of things. They have a viewing area where all of the presses are set up, and there still is 2 people that runs the presses. So it's just a really interesting story. So there are videos on YouTube about her, and I really, really recommend going and checking her out. And if you're ever in Michigan, it's worth the trip to her little store, and it's also online. She has an online store. So if you have watched my videos, maybe you will remember this book here. It's stamped. It's got her poems in it. The paper is, I was really hoping to get some paper, or find out where I could get some paper. I want to learn how to make some of this paper. They don't sell the paper. They just don't have the resources to create this loveliness. But in her books, there's vellum. These are, a lot of these, I know they have to be handmade paper. But these images are from her hand-carved stamps. I got to watch them with the presses create books and stationaries the day that I was there. It was it was just a delight. I absolutely loved the trip. My husband really got into it and enjoyed it as well. She has a room that's just a library of all nature, really vintage and antique nature books. So this is the one. Oh, and this is the paper that I have. If anybody out there knows how to make this or where to find this kind of paper, but it's got a butterfly in the middle, and I need to know how to do this. And I've done my research, and I don't know what this is. So if you can help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. But anyway, so this was from an auction. I found this at an auction, and my box from an auction. So there are some books out there. Now, a lot of these, I don't think she's, they're making any more because of the lack of these kind of resources. But they have all of her stamps and things like that they're using. Now, this is one that I purchased, and they didn't have a large supply of books, but maybe 4 or 5 different kinds, and they might have more on the website. I'm not for sure, but it was $45. I think it's well worth it just to have this piece of history from an amazing person who made journals. I mean, these are beautiful journals. I definitely wouldn't call them junk journals. They're works of art, but she definitely had her hand in the journaling world. But Thoughts and Block Prints by Gwen, Frostic. So anyways, I just wanted to just share this little adventure with you, and I highly recommend that you go check the videos out and visit her store online. It's really so neat. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to try and hook the video that I took. I'm going to try to hook it onto this so you can go through it with me. It was just, it's all nature. There's like a spring inside, so it's trickling down rocks, and just really, really cool. And unfortunately, part of it was closed, and I think she did a lot of her work in the part that was closed. But yeah, that was disappointing. But it really looks like it needs a little work. But it was a great adventure. I just wanted to share that with you, and thank the person that told me who this author was, so I could start my research journey and find out a little bit more and take that road trip. It was really fun. So thanks. I'm going to add a couple of photos that I took in the little store, and a little video as well. So I hope you enjoy the walkthrough as much as I did. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.